What's going on, nation? We are back. Let's get it, guys. Shout out to the nation, man. We got 3 of you guys up in here. Shout out to Chasen, my guy. He said, "Let's go, Ed Weed, bro." Yeah, we got that man. What's up, Robert? Yep, we're gonna talk about it, bro. Congratulations to Maxx. We're gonna kick it off. Maxx Crosby, his
What's
baby
good?
girl, is coming today. I believe she might be coming right now. 2 hours ago, he tweeted on Twitter. He said T minus 2 hours, bro. Like, congratulations to Maxx Crosby. I hope the wife is doing, or I think it's his girlfriend. I don't know if it's wife. I don't know if they got married, but I hope the whole Crosby family. God bless them. I hope everything went well with the pregnancy, with the delivery. But congratulations to Maxx Crosby on becoming
Yes,
a
sir.
father. He played a hell of a game Monday night. Let me get into some comments real quick. Yep, salute to you, Robert Evans, my God. What's going on? I hope all is well. I hope work went well Tuesday. We were coming off a terrible, tough loss. But Nate, how you doing, bro? We got some things to discuss today. We got some things to discuss. How
Yeah,
we?
many off field things, many field things. It's always them bye weeks that
Yeah,
it's
I
just
mean,
things to talk about.
our bye week last year, of course, we had the Henry Ruggs situation, and like I said, man, when news was coming out with that Henry Ruggs situation, bro, I'm like, okay, this got
Yeah,
to be a prank, bro. This is some fake news. But man, when TMZ came out with it, Yahoo Sports came out with it, ESPN, I'm like, bro, no, this shit's actually real. Like, what?
yeah,
What? Like, we're 5-2. Like, why can't we stay away from the ground? But before we get into the off the field issues. Yes, guys, we have off the field issues yet again with the bye week. But before we get into that, I wanted to talk about Nate Hobbs. As Robert brought up. Yeah, Nate Hobbs was playing with a broken hand, guys. So shout out to silverandblackpride.com. Nate Hobbs wrote on his Instagram, "No surrender, no retreat." A lot of people would have folded, broke bones in my hand, and had a choice. I told them to do whatever. Sorry, guys, do whatever they had to do to put me back on the field with my brothers. I'll figure the rest out myself. I done took my share of L's and stood face to face with enough fear. I ain't hiding. I'm right here. Guys, I'm telling you, he is going to become one of the best corners in the league. I'm telling you that, guys, right now. He is going to become one of the best corners in the league. Just his fight, his heart, the love for the game that he has, and the passion. You can see it out there on the field. He wasn't in 100%, and it did show. He did have a bad game against the Kansas City Chiefs, but he still wanted to be out there. He wanted to fight with his brothers. He knew we were close to winning this game, and he wanted to be out there to make a difference for his team. So shout out
yeah.
to Nate Hobbs. I mean, Nate, what is your thoughts on this?
I mean, I said it in the past live, man. He 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 came out and he had that cast, and it was actually crazy to see that because, like, I mean, he gave up. He didn't have too much of a bad game. I mean, he kind of did, but the fact that his heart like pushed him to where, like, you know what, I'm gonna bleed this. I'm bleeding silver and black, and I came here and I know what I need to do. And even though he gets hurt and has a broken hand, bro, like
No, for
broken
real. Like,
hand, and you
and
walk
no,
back
that
on the field,
Yeah, that's what's crazy. And
that's
then
like some
Robert like
Oakland
Waller
stuff.
needs to follow Hobbs' example. Bro, Hobbs is playing on a rookie contract, doesn't have any money, as Waller's getting paid. I agree, Robert. Like, now I want to ask, like, I want to get to that. Now, Darren Waller, is this because he was dealing with this hamstring in training camp? Like, let's not forget, in training camp he was dealing with the injury, and it went into the preseason. He was still dealing with it. He was even, we didn't even know if his status for week one. He was like questionable to play week one, dealing with this injury, and it's like, bro, did you not like get your body up to shape before the season started? Like, you got your bag, and now you're going to be Darren McFadden 2.0. You have the talent there, you have the potential there, but you just cannot stay on the field. And the Raiders are going to pay you money to like top tier money just to sit on the bench. Like, no, if we,
I
that's
mean,
why
exactly.
it's like I wouldn't mind moving on from Waller at this point. I would not like at the end of the season if Waller cannot stay healthy. I wouldn't mind it. Why? Because Foster Moreau, I see something in Foster Moreau that he could literally come in. He's younger than Waller. He can that tight end position. He's a good receiving tight end. He can block well, probably better than Waller can. Like when last season against the Eagles, he was our number one guy against the Eagles. He was I don't have the exact stats, but I believe he had like
Oh,
6
anybody
catches
can block better
and
than
he had a
water.
touchdown. Foster Moreau can be. I don't want to say he can be that Gronkowski that Josh McDaniels had, but I feel like Josh McDaniels can draw up some plays for Foster Moreau. I would love to see Foster Moreau getting more snaps. I mean, he's already getting more snaps. Of course, he got injured himself with the knee, but he was already getting more snaps because Waller was dealing with an injury. So at this point, I'm like, use that money somewhere else. Use that money somewhere else. Take that money, move it onto the defense, move it onto the offensive line, move it to where we need help at. Um, Robert, I think I seen it on Dox's channel, and I don't know if you've seen that, Nate, that Stephon Diggs was saying that we still are a playoff team. That our record doesn't show like who we truly are. Our record isn't who we are, and I agree. But at the end of the day, we are our record. Like, that's what sucks. That's what sucks. Our record is who we are. We're 1-4. Like, and it sucks to say that
Yeah,
because I agree, Robert, and I agree with Stephon Diggs. This team has so much talent that you would not believe they would be 1-4. You wouldn't believe. And
yeah. I feel
those
like
4 losses really hurt. One against the Chargers, one against the Titans, one against the Chiefs. 3 teams who are in the playoff picture right now. I know it's early, guys, to talk about playoffs, but they're all 3 in the. I think the Chargers are actually not, but I know Titans are in the playoff picture. But the Chargers are still, they're there. And if it comes down to us needing to win a game or something, or even a tie, like a tiebreaker, Chargers and Titans have that over us. Same with the Chiefs. They have that over us. So, going on this, coming out of the bye, winning, like, they need to win games. They need to win games, and they can't afford another to lose. I would say maybe 3 more games. They lose. People said 10-7, and we could get into the playoffs. I don't think so. I don't think 10-7 gets us into the playoffs. I think the AFC is such a powerful, powerful conference. The AFC West is a powerful division. I don't see us getting in at 10-7. I don't.
ten
What
and
about you,
seven would
Nate?
be good
Yeah,
enough to tie with the Broncos for last place.
yeah, I can see that. I mean, if not for last place, you're in third place. If something happens where the Chargers just start falling off, then maybe you. The thing is, at 10-7 and getting in the playoffs, I feel like a lot of things have to go right for us. A lot of things
Yeah,
have to go right. But now, guys, on to onto the off the field issues, which is, of course, Devontae Adams. He has been charged with a misdemeanor assault on the photographer that he shoved. This is coming from ESPN that Adams was cited for an intentional overact that inflicted bodily injury, according to court records released Wednesday. The man shoved by Adams, identified by police, suffered whiplash, a headache, and possible minor concussion from the incident, according to records. He was working ESPN's Monday Night Football as a freelance photographer, so I don't even believe he was working with the NFL. And so, yeah, Devontae Adams is dealing with that, guys. And oh my goodness, like, it just feels drama can't and with this team.
When are we gonna have a year where nobody like goes to court? Like that's how sad it is.
For like have court cases or dealing with this. But isn't I feel like, but Nate, there's a rule out there that, and like people need, if you're working the game, then you need to clear the pathway for players, right? I don't know if that's a thing. I was hearing that over social media that the NFL has a rule where that the player tunnel has to be cleared from any staff members to give players a clear walk. I could be wrong,
I mean,
but
that would only make sense for like for them to walk
yeah.
through.
But I wanted to show you guys something real quick. It's a controversial play. I wanted to go over. We came on late mostly because I wanted to show you guys something. There is a lot of hate going on with Josh McDaniels about that 4th-and-1 play call, and I wanted to break it down with Nate. I wanted to get his reaction on it. I want to get your guys' reaction on it because hey, we're here to agree to disagree. That's what we're here for. So I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on it. Let me bring it up. Where is it? Here we go. All right. Let me see if you guys can see it. Oh yeah, okay. You guys can see it. Okay, so basically what I want you guys to look here, this is the 4th down call. We're gonna play it. And I know it's gonna be heartbreaking, but I want you guys to just see how the play plays out, and then we're gonna break this down. Now I'm waiting for so this is what I'm waiting for, the replay. So it's obvious that the Chiefs are gonna run a blitz. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys coming up. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys blocking. Unless you want to count Jacobs, who's got 7. So it is a 7-on-7, and I was hoping for a run pass, guys. I was hoping for a run, or not a run pass, a run play. I was hoping for a run play. I didn't care that there was this bunch formation on for the Chiefs, that they were just crowding the line of scrimmage, because I'm like, bro, this guy right here was eating. He was eating Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
And so I want you guys to watch. These two guys are going to show a blitz. He's going to come late. They're going to pick it up mostly, but Jacobs doesn't pick up this guy, and he gets a free shot on Derek Carr. But my main concern, don't even look at the line, guys. Don't look up here. Look at homeboy right here. Look how much Jacobs impacts homeboy right here, and why I feel a play action pass was the right call. Watch the safety right here. Just watch the safety. Watch the safety, what he does. And look, by the play action by Josh Jacobs, this safety's up here with all this green grass. All this green grass. And this is why I don't understand when people say, oh, that play call on 4th-and-1 was a bad play call. Why is Josh McDaniels calling that? Because the entire Chiefs defense was expecting a run. And homeboy that gets a free shot on Carr would have got a free shot on Jacobs. It would have been, I believe it would have been a tackle for loss, and it would have been a turnover on downs anyway. You got Derek Carr and Devontae Adams, who are cooking also. They're also cooking the Chiefs defense. The safety has to respect the run of Jacobs. Once he realized Jacobs, it's a play action, he's trying to get back into the play. But the problem is it was to Adams. But then we had a problem on our side of Renfro, Adams running into each other. Now, I wanted to bring it back a little bit. This corner saves the Chiefs. This corner saves the Chiefs. I'm explaining why. Because if Adams wins this press and gets over the top, he's going to get Troy Aikman thinks Adams is trying to stutter and go. He's not trying to stutter. He's trying to get over the top to when Renfro's route is coming under. He's under the top. He's behind Adams. Renfro's man, which is this safety, is going to cut him off, and Adams can make a play on the ball. People then also not get on Josh McDaniels, but then they want to get on Derek Carr for throwing up a prayer. The problem with this is that he's not throwing it up because like he's throwing up a prayer or just throwing it up for grabs. He's throwing it up because it's a timing route. It's a timing play. He's expecting Devontae Adams to beat this man and get over the top. And when he lets go of the ball, all Adams has to do is run under it and make a play. Carr doesn't know what's going on the outside. He trusts his receivers to beat their man. He trusts their receivers to beat their man. The problem is watch the press. He disrupts the route the entire way and forces Adams to come into Renfro. He actually is pushing Adams into Hunter Renfro, where Adams can't get away. The play call was a good play call, guys. It was just unfortunate that it just did not work in our favor. It didn't work in our favor. And we have to live with that. We have to live with that. It sucks. It sucks. Bro, Robert. I'm sorry, bro, but the thing is, Robert, a lot of people are giving blame to Derek Carr and to Josh McDaniels, and I just don't agree with that. I don't agree because the play call was the right play call. Derek Carr heaving it up, that was the right play. The only problem was it just didn't work. And you got to give credit to that Kansas City cornerback for pressing against Adams, because if he doesn't, I think Adams makes a play on the ball. If he loses that one-on-one, Adams makes a play. Adams makes a play. What about you, Nate? What is your thoughts on it? What is your thoughts on it?
I mean, that was a fine call. We just should have ran on 3rd and 1.
I want to bring that 3rd and 1 play too. Okay, this is our 3rd and 1 play. Now again, look at the body language. I'm sorry, guys, that I'm bringing, post-traumatic, like, we hate seeing this, but I want to break it down for you guys because I feel like Josh McDaniels and Derek Carr are getting unfair blame. And you know me, I will cook Derek Carr if rightfully so. But no, I'm not. Like, I put this on all the players for not executing. They didn't execute. Could Carr have made some better throws out there? Yeah, but not on the 3rd and 1 or the 4th and 1. Maybe previously he could have. He could have made some better throws out there, maybe some better decisions, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So the plays that I focus on is the 3rd and 1 and the 4th and 1, because at the end of the day, whether Josh McDaniels calls a 2-point conversion or whatever happened in the 3rd quarter, at the end of the day, Raiders have the ball with 51 seconds left, almost crossing midfield, and they had a chance to win the game. Everything that happened before that transpired doesn't matter. Doesn't matter because at the end of the day, the Raiders still had a chance to win the game. Now, the 3rd and 1, Nate, I want you to watch it and give me your thoughts. Why do you think we should run it? Why do you think we should have ran it? We're gonna play it, and then why do you think we should have ran it?
I mean, he would have just gotten the 1st down. That's Jacobs right there, bro. He's swifty.
I agree, but I want also. Oh, hold on. I want also you guys to pay attention. You probably can't see it. Pay attention down here. We got no timeouts.
Where?
Right here, down at the bottom. We got no timeouts.
You have the.
It is 50. I know. I got the bar, and I don't know how to move it out of the way. I wish I knew how to move it out the way, but I don't.
No, you have the chat.
I have the chat. Let me move the chat then. Give me a sec here. Oh, there you go. Yeah. There we go. So down here, we got no timeouts, and we have 51 seconds left. If we run the ball, I want to say about 10, 15 seconds is left off the clock. Right? That's what I'm thinking. Maybe 10, 15 seconds, maybe
I'm
10.
thinking
Because
7 or
the thing is,
8.
but you got to think how
Because
long it gets. How long we got to give the ball to the refs. How long it takes for the refs to spot it. How long our players got to get set, and how long Derek Carr has to make sure everybody is set, so we don't get a penalty on us before he can spike the ball. You got
but
to think about stuff like
everybody's
that. Like,
sprinting though, even the refs.
bro, hell no. Did you not watch Dallas Cowboys and Niners last year? You
Well,
didn't watch
that's
that
the
game?
Cowboys.
Yeah, and this is the Raiders. In this game, we
Well,
got a lot of bullshit calls called on us. Do you think the refs would be, oh, give me the ball, give me the ball? No, they'd be like, can I get the ball, please? Hey, give me the ball, give me the ball. You good? You good? Yeah, and Carr's like, come on, hurry up. It's like, bro, hold up. Got to spot the ball. But let me look at the clock real quick. Let me
bruh,
look at the clock real quick. Okay, we at 41. We're at 40. Yeah, you said 30 seconds? 30 seconds? Okay, I got you. Come on. You never want to. I said this, not even with just clocking. You never leave the game in the ref's hands. You never leave the game in the ref's hands. So this is why I like this call, because I feel, yeah, the run play could have picked up the first down, but how much time is going to get taken off the clock just to clock the football, just to clock it? Because we know these zebras out here are already bullshitting us, calling bullshitting flags and penalties on us. Who knows how long they're going to take to actually play, like, spot the ball. Never leave the ball, never leave the game in the ref's hands. Never leave the game in the ref's hands. Now, let's get into the play call itself. If we go back, let me go back a little. You're going to start seeing. Let me wait.
you think he's actually like got stopped at the out of bounds right there? I feel like he got stopped inside.
Okay.
Like
No,
in
he got stopped inside. Did they?
Yeah, they stopped the
Oh wait,
clock.
they
I don't know
stopped. They
why.
did stop it. Hold up. Hold on. Let me see.
I don't know why, but
Oh, because he got thrown out of bounds. He got thrown out of bounds. That's why they stopped it.
mm.
Oh wait, no, they didn't stop it. Watch, you'll see. See, we have one more timeout, and we use the timeout here. See, he's saying wind the clock. He's saying wind the clock. We took our final timeout. So we have no timeouts. That's why the clock stopped, because we used our last timeout.
Mm-hmm.
So that also plays, like I said, you got to play that apart. We don't have any timeouts. Yeah, you could run it, you could get the first down, but like I said, you're risking a lot. And clock management, we cooked Josh McDaniels for clock management. If that took a lot of time just to clock the ball, a lot of people were like, why you run? Like, this is what I talk about. If Josh McDaniels' plays go the way he wants them to go, he's getting praise. But because his plays didn't go the way he wanted, he's getting his head put on the guillotine, and people want to chop it off. People want him to be fired. People want him out of here. But if he runs the football and clock, people probably be the same way. Like, bro, like, why are you running the football? We don't got no timeouts. Like, you have horrible clock management. It's a lose-lose for Josh McDaniels. It's a lose-lose. Because I'll be honest, I trust him getting the first. I don't trust homeboy up here. That's who I don't trust.
What if
I don't trust homeboy
it's
up
a
here.
sweep run?
I don't trust homeboy up here. I don't trust homeboy back here. I don't trust homeboy back here. Like,
what if it's an outside sweep?
I definitely don't trust an outside sweep, because the thing is, if you do an outside sweep,
sure?
that means Jacobs has to come outside and you're hoping he gets to the sideline, really. I mean, I would like that, because that's really where you would want him to go, is probably to the sideline. But we said it last year, bro, Jacobs is not a west and east runner. He's a north and south runner. He's better running north and south. He is not better running side to side. So if you're going to call a run play, he has to go up the gut to get the first down. Problem is, you got homeboys right here getting ready to crowd the line of scrimmage. Now, if you let the play develop, they're going to actually drop.
Wait.
But they actually drop. It is fun. It is block. Amazing. I love it. But bro, like I said, it's a good play call. Why? Because Adams gets open, guys. Let's not act that Adams did not get open. Like let's
I mean,
not
he
act like
always
it.
gets
And it's an
open.
amazing route. It's an amazing route. I'm gonna slow it down a bit. So you guys can see an amazing route. Look at how like he presses him, but he's like, bro, get the fuck off me. An amazing route.
I don't know
An
why he
amazing,
stopped.
and you're telling me this is a bad play call? Like the only thing Adams has to do is catch it. Now, do I think it was a catch? I do until I went back and watched it, and I need you guys to look at something. So he's gonna get. So this is where he initially catches it, right? Because I know there's a lot of controversy, and I'm trying to clear things up, guys. I don't want to sound biased, like, oh, Adams caught that. He did not catch it, guys. At first glance, I thought he caught it, but so he catches it right here, guys. He catches it right here. He has 2 feet down. This is a catch. This is a catch. As long as he maintains this possession, it is a catch. The problem is, watch the ball just a little bit. Watch the ball. Right there. It moves just slightly. Now he actually he loses it right there, and now he repossesses it right here. And at that time where he repossesses it, he has 1 foot in bounds. And if you keep playing it, he has 1 foot. But unfortunately, this foot doesn't come in bounds. This foot goes out of bounds. So it is no catch because of that little movement that the ball made. I think that is what the ref saw. Now, what I saw, I thought this movement, if I'm honest, guys, I thought that movement was him trying to basically like bring it in. I didn't think that was like him letting go of the football or at a time. Let me bring it back. I thought it's him bringing it in. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But it's that little bobble that causes it to then become uncatchable. What do you think? What do you think, Nate? Do you think this was a catch, or do
Nah.
you think this like was not a catch after seeing this?
No. I mean, when the play, no, it wasn't a catch from like, it was pretty easy to, like he was still bobbling. Even when we were watching it live, everybody knew that it wasn't a catch.
I thought initially that it was a catch, and I even thought this was a catch. But when you slow things down, this little bobble, guys, this right here, that little bobble,
Yeah.
caused it to be uncapped. Is reason why they overturned it.
Yeah, that boy ate grass.
Yeah, and let me get in some of these comments because I didn't even see. Hold on, let me see. Robert says, "Come on, that was a flop I watched on Pharaoh's channel. He had a camera. Oh yeah. I think, and the thing is also, Robert, there's another angle that he literally just cut in front of Adams. So this man at this point, I think he's just trying to get some money. EP Scorpio, he said he agreed with
We gonna
us.
get
Robert
paid.
said if they didn't collide, that was a touchdown. I think so too, Robert. I think if like I said, if Adams wins that route, there's a likely chance that is a touchdown. EP Scorpio says if they ran 4th and 1, Jacobs would have got stuffed. He would have. The linebacker came free. He also says the 3rd and 1 was a great call. Chiefs expected to run. Adams was open. Unfortunately, the call went the Chiefs' ways. And that's what I think. I think because the linebackers froze. Like if you go back and watch it, the linebackers froze, and then once they realized it was passed, they dropped back. But they were in their minds thinking, "Oh, they're gonna run this ball." Who knows what would have happened in 3rd and 1 if Jacobs ran and got stopped? People would have complained, saying Carr should have thrown and be aggressive. That part. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a lose-lose with some of these fans. Just saying there's no right call. If it works, McDaniels is a genius. If it don't, he don't know how to coach. Facts. Wow. That's wwhy I said run the pre-complete touchdown all day, baby. Oh my gosh, bro, Robert, you are hilarious, man. You are hilarious. Yeah, Robert. Yeah, he caught it, just not in bounds. And initially, I thought, like I said, I thought he caught it initially because I didn't see. I thought initially he was bringing it in, but he wasn't, and it was a little bobble, man. It wasn't like, oh, it was a huge bobble. Like you could totally tell. It's like you had to
Yeah,
really be looking for that. Um, and I'm sorry, like I'm not gonna be like, oh, the NFL's trying to find. I mean, that's their job. They gotta find evidence to overturn the call, and they did. And it was that little bobble that he had, and it was unfortunate that the calls just did not go our way. The execution just did not go our way. That's a lot, like really unfortunate for us. Um, I think now I wanted to, this is a bye-week preview. We have off the field issues, Nate. We have you got Nate Hobbs who's dealing with the injury. This is our good time where our team can get healthy. Nate Hobbs can get healthy. Anthony Avery can get healthy. I don't have any status on that, but we will be like. That's why I say, guys, go to our Instagram page, Raiders_Primos. That's where we will be like
yeah.
drop any breaking news, any injury updates with players. So go check us out, Raiders_Primos on Instagram. But Anthony Avery, hopefully we can get him back. Hopefully, Mister, I'm a terrible rapper, but I'm really great on the bench. Hopefully he can get more healthy and he can get that hamstring worked up. He should probably go ask Darren McFadden how to not cause another hamstring injury. I'm be honest, like see
Facts.
how he can come back from that and not get another hammy. Hopefully, this is a time we can get healthy, but we also got to get better. They need to hit the film room. They need to like Josh McDaniels. You need to practice these guys hard. I'm sorry, but these guys are getting paid big bucks. They need to practice hard because execution is what's going to win us games going forward. If we're still having these issues that we had these 5 games, and we're coming out still having these issues, I don't see us winning anything. I don't see us winning anything. We just have to play our football, play executional football. Defense, you got to execute. Offense, you got to execute. Josh McDaniels, your play calling could be better, but I liked what I seen against Kansas City. I thought he called a good game. I thought Patrick Graham called a good game. It was, again, at the end of the day, players were not executing. Players were not executing what the coaches were calling, and that's what hurt
Man,
us. Bad execution is not going to win you football games. It's not. It's not
I
going to win
didn't
you
know.
football games.
I didn't know Renfro was the same speed as Adams. That's kind of sucks.
I don't think he is. I just think that corner was pressing Adams so hard he was disrupting Adams's route, and Adams was more focused on trying to break a release. And then once he finally did get a little bit of a release, Renfro was cutting into his route on his break, and
It
they
had to
just
be
didn't
the
do each other.
exact same place, huh?
Oh, bro, it's like people said that's the most Raiders play you'll ever see.
Like
That is.
exact same moment, exact same place, bro. Like, what?
Hey, I first and last time I was like, bro, please tell me we got to hold this ball. And then when they showed the replay, I'm like, because
Like,
there's nothing there to call. There's nothing there to call. Let's regroup and play for another 10-7.
shoot, 11-6.
Robert, like I said earlier, bro, we 10 to see 10-7 and see us in the playoffs. We need a lot of things to go right.
Hey, as long as we beat the Niners and Pats, I'll be cool
Right, for real.
now.
That's
So
at this point, that's really what I'm hoping. I'm like, bro, as long as we beat the Patriots and the Niners, it's a winning season for me.
yes, sir.
I'm not gonna be content with the losing record, but
Oh, that's a winning record.
like 10-7, bro. I'm content with that. I'm content with that. But if our only wins like late in the season come against the Pats and the Niners,
I'm chilling.
I'm for it. But I'm not for just 3 wins on the season. Not with this type of team. Not with this type of team. I don't want 3 wins. I'm good with 10-7.
Carr would be gone.
But I want to see 11-6. I thought this team could be a 12-5 team. Now 11-1, because I was predicting 12-5 that we would finish. the way it's looking now, the Raiders have to go 11-1 to finish the
They would
season.
have to beat the Chiefs, the Chargers, and the Rams.
Yeah, I'm like, who would that one loss come against? Like
Probably
the Rams. I would rather the loss come against the Rams because they're in the NFC.
yeah.
I wouldn't even. I'd rather them lose to an NFC team than an AFC team that can fuck us in the play. If we're still somehow in playoff contention, you know, I don't want us losing to an AFC team that can fuck us in the playoff race. But
Yeah.
I do want to pump the brakes on playoffs. I am not thinking playoffs at this. You just got to do one game at a time. At this time, you got to
Somebody.
go. He said, "Nate, talk that shit." Hey, bro, Nate be knowing his stuff.
I think Robert actually, I don't even know who it was. He said, "Who should?" There's like predictions for tonight, or no, this Sunday.
Oh yeah. I wanted to get I did want to answer that, Robert. Thank you, Nate, for reminding me.
Like Chiefs and Donkeys.
Yeah, Robert said, "Who do you guys predict? Bills or Queefs?" And then the donkeys and two. I think. Oh, okay. It was right here. So Bills or Queefs, and then donkeys or chokers. Let's do Buffalo Bills and Queefs first. I mean, of
Who's
course,
home?
I'm going Buffalo.
Yeah, home.
Chiefs.
Buffalo.
No, it's in Kansas City, I think. And I believe it's
Buffalo's
in
winning.
City. Buffalo's still winning that. I don't.
Oh, Mafia finna be there,
bro. Buffalo. Because the thing is, what I seen from Monday night, the Buffalo Bills are a better team than us guys, and Kansas City had issues with us. They had issues containing our defense earlier, in the first half, and also our offense was able to score at will when we wanted to. Or actually, yeah, when we wanted to, because we sometimes we decide to kick field goals, sometimes we want to kick, we want to score touchdowns. Buffalo is that team that will put you away.
bro. Buffalo
They don't care.
will like
This
turn
is
you around.
they are playing rookie mode on Madden, and they don't they will score 70 points on you if they want. If they need to, they will. If they want to, they will. They
4
will,
touchdowns, 31 points in the first half. Bro.
Yeah, bro. The Bills didn't stop scoring because they're like, bro, Steelers, you guys are ass.
Gabe Davis.
Like Squealers, you guys are ass. Like, bro, we could score one more touchdown. That's it. It's over.
They made
so Robert.
Man.
Yeah. So Robert, we got Bills up in here, but yeah, here's a tough one: donkeys or chokers.
Who's home?
I got Justin Herbert at fantasy. Chokers are. It's gonna be in LA.
Yeah, I'm taking the chokers. Yeah.
I want to say donkeys only because I feel if the chokers lose against the donkeys, it helps us because I feel the Raiders will beat the donkeys.
I mean, the Chargers
can. We will beat the chokers too. I mean, we have
the
to.
Chargers
like I said, at this point, we have to win games. If this team wants to see any playoffs, we gotta win games. So really, you gotta these next 3 divisional games that's coming up after the bye at Denver versus Chargers versus Chiefs. They gotta win those. But we still gotta win game by game. Coming out of the bye, guys, like I said, this is gonna be we're gonna end with this. Coming out of the bye, I'm gonna bring up our schedule. I'm gonna show you guys. It's very winnable.
We be pulling the Chargers.
It is a very winnable schedule. And we're gonna bring it up real quick.
We're literally playing like the Chargers. Like we let teams come back. That's insane.
That's the problem. We just need to. It's like I want to say. I want to say it's us having to finish games. That's really what it's coming down to. We need to finish games. But it's execution too. It's execution and finishing games. Like that's what it's going to come down to. So here we go, guys. To show you guys the schedule, we got week 7. We got the Houston Texans coming to Allegiant. And then we go on a road trip at New Orleans, at Jacksonville, and then we come home against the Colts. We go back on the road against the Broncos. Have another road trip against the Broncos and against Seattle. This is our October/November schedule. I can see us beating the Texans. We might. This one's questionable. I've said this was questionable to begin the season, and
Spooky.
hopefully we get the bad Jaguars because they've been inconsistent this season. So hopefully we get the Jaguars on a bad day. The Colts, bro, Matt Ryan, that offense is can't score, but who knows? They might be able to find their legs against us. But like I said, guys, there is a possibility going against this Chargers game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That the Raiders could easily be like 6-5, maybe 5-6, going against into the Chargers. That they would be one game behind. But like I said, if they lose maybe more than 3 or 4 games, see, we could call it that's when we could wrap it up. I don't want to wrap it up this early. We seen crazy shit in the NFL. We seen the Dolphins last season start the season 1-7, and they won 7 straight games.
We saw Fitzpatrick blow past our defense. That's some crazy stuff. We saw a game against the Falcons last year.
What are you talking about?
Wait, or no, was it?
That was
last
2020,
year, the year
bro.
Before. Yeah, that was the year before.
I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, yeah, that's before. But I don't know if you guys can see. Like I said, we have the Texans, we got the Saints, the Jaguars, the Colts, the Broncos, the Seahawks, and the Chargers after Seahawks after our bye. That is our October-November schedule. Anything can happen, guys. I'm not saying, hey, we're gonna make the playoffs. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying anything can happen. But I'm with you guys on this. I'll leave it with this, Nate, and I'll let you take over. I'll say they gotta prove to me that they can win. They gotta prove it. And it starts with the Texans. You beat the Texans, you beat the Saints, you're sitting at 3-4. If you go on a 3-game win streak, you're back to 500. You're back to 500, tough. And your season easily changes from there if you go back to 500. Salute to you, Robert. Thank you for popping in, man. Thank you, man. Shout out to you guys. And also, guys, if this was your new, if you guys are joining us for the first time, man, please think about hitting that subscribe button, guys. We are 15 subs away from hitting 100. Hit the like button, man. Let's get some as many thumbs up on this video. Or thumbs down. I mean, sorry for re-showing you guys some, bad things of us losing the game. And hit that bell, man, so you guys get notified when we do go live. But yes, anything can happen, guys. I'm not saying it's over. I'm just saying anything can happen, and our schedule, gets pretty easy. I think we just went through the hardest part of our schedule, and this bye week, I didn't like it coming at this time, but I'm glad it came at this time because I think at 1-4 with the bye week, they're not prepping for a game. They can focus on getting their shit right, and they can look at themselves in the mirror and be like, do we want, what are we playing for? You guys are playing to win, because at the end of the day, it's just win, baby. It's not just win maybe, or, hey, we almost won, or we almost did it. No, it's just win. Doesn't matter how you do it. It doesn't matter how you got it. Doesn't matter if you win by 1 point or you win by 30. What matters is at the end of the day, you're walking out with the win. So I'm gonna end it there. Nate, what do you got, bro?
I mean, yeah, they pretty much, if they want to have that type of mentality, you just got to take it one game at a time, and you just got to start somewhere. And if they want to, be a good team, you just got to start winning games like right now,
Yeah.
And it's like, it's hard to change and turn things around in this type of situation, especially when you know that you're not even supposed to be 1-4, and it's like, wow, we're like in this type of hole, and like we don't know how to turn things around because like we've actually lost probably in the worst ways this season. Um, like the Cardinals game, man. Like it's hard to turn things around after those games.
It is, man. It is. But I think they can. I think they can turn it around. Like I said, this bye week came at a perfect time where they can look at each other and they just got to get back to work. They got to get back to work and they got to focus on executing the play call that Josh McDaniels is calling. Because I want also people to think about this. Yeah, we lost and I'm not okay with losing, but I'm okay. What I'm okay with is that we didn't get fucking embarrassed Monday night. Maybe Devontae Adams and Hunter Renfrow got embarrassed because they collided, but it wasn't like a 49-3 blowout that it usually is. I feel Josh McDaniels, he made our Raiders compete with the Chiefs, and we said it. We could beat the Chiefs, but they got to prove it to that they can beat the Chiefs, and I think they can beat the Chiefs. They can beat the Chiefs if they don't beat themselves. The Chiefs cannot beat the Raiders. The Cardinals cannot beat the Raiders. The Chargers cannot beat the Raiders. The Titans cannot beat the Raiders. The Raiders are the only team that can beat the Raiders.
Yeah.
That's what I've seen these past 5 weeks, is that the Raiders are the only team that can beat the Raiders. If the Raiders beat themselves, the Raiders will be beaten. But I don't see any other team. I didn't see the Chiefs beat the Raiders. I seen the Raiders beating the Raiders. That's what I seen. And until the Raiders don't beat themselves, we're gonna start winning football games. But anyways,
Yeah,
guys,
I mean,
shout out to you guys. We just
I
want to
feel like
come on for a little bit. Shout out to you guys. Like I said, guys, on your way out, if this was your first time, think about hitting that subscribe button. On your guys' way out, if everyone could, hit that like, hit the dislike if you didn't like me showing old videos. I mean, hey, agree to disagree. We love you guys. We love the
yeah.
nation. Hit that bell. Bro, shout out to you guys. Raiders Primos, we out.